welcome back to the Rusty Snake Ranch Southern Edition. So today we're going to be putting a new thermostat in this house, and the first thing we're going to do is turn off the power. That way we don't short anything out. We're going to turn off the breakers, and then we're going to go inside and we're going to go ahead and remove the old thermostat and put on one of these new Amazon Wi-Fi thermostats. So follow me on inside. All right, so this is the unit that we're working with. This is an AC system that has the air handler, or it's called a packaged unit. Everything is outside. The only thing inside is the thermostat. So inside here, if you want to scoot up here, we've got to figure out our blue wire. This blue wire is our C wire. And we've got to figure out which color we're connecting that to, because when I looked at the thermostat inside, we had a orange wire, a black wire, and a brown wire. And I need to make sure that I'm hooked to the correct wire. All right, so it looks like I've hooked my C wire to the black because I can see the brown, and the orange has been cut back, and so is the brown wire. So our C wire will be the black wire inside on our thermostat. Okay. And that C wire is going to allow it to have electricity running through it at all times, instead of running it by battery like your old thermostats, your old LED thermostats, LCD thermostats used to run with the batteries in it. This actually now runs it and keeps the power to the unit at all times so that it has the Wi-Fi access and whatnot. So anyway, that's your C wire, your blue wire. I didn't have to use an adapter. So we will go inside and we will start putting that together with those 5 wires now that we have hooked up. So this right here, you could see exactly how that works. All right, so we've got an old thermostat. We're going to remove that. And these you kind of like reach around the top. And we got that off there. Looks like we've got one screw holding it on here on the wall over here. And before we remove that screw, we're going to go ahead and remove the thermostat screws. We've got a yellow wire. All right, looks like we got a red wire. Well, what I thought was a yellow wire is actually a white wire. Okay. Then we got a yellow wire. And then we have a green wire. All right. And looks like we have one screw holding it onto the wall, so we'll go ahead and remove that. Now, when you put on one of these new thermostats, they need usually 5 wires, okay? So they'll need what's called a C wire. And if you don't have a C wire, you can buy different types of adapters depending on the type of thermostat it is. You know, if it's a Amazon thermostat, they make what's called a C wire adapter through Honeywell that you can buy for an extra 15 to 20 bucks. All right, so we've got our 4 wires there. We're gonna go ahead and label those real quick. We've got our green, our red, our white, and our yellow. And this one didn't have a C wire, which is usually the color blue. So I went ahead and went into our AC pack outside, and I've gone ahead and designated one out there in the box as the C wire, which will be the color brown. So I'll go ahead and designate that here with some labels here in just a second, and then we'll go ahead and get the new one installed. Okay, so we've got our wires. We've got a yellow, we've got our green, we've got our red, we've got our white, and now we have our C wire, which usually is blue, but in this case it's black because we verified it to the box. So we've got it marked as a C wire. And this is the new thermostat we're going to stick in as a Amazon Smart thermostat. And it's kind of cool. It's got this little wiring grid right here. And they just have little press buttons. And you'll see that they're marked like yellow, green, C wire, white, red. So the gray ones, the ones that are gray, those are our 5 wires that we have in this particular, which is perfect for this setup. So the first thing we're gonna do, electricity is off, so even if these wires touch, that's not a problem, but you know, when in doubt, try not to touch wires together. So we'll get these wires pulled through here, okay? So we've got those wires pulled. Not gonna put those against the wall until I've got them installed. So this is our yellow wire. So we'll go ahead and press down that tab, slip in our yellow wire. Okay, and we've got our green wire. We'll slip in our green wire. Okay, we've got our C wire. We'll put that in the C. We'll press the tab down and slide it into it. And by releasing the tab, it actually just locks it in place. Okay, and then we have our red wire, which is down here at the bottom. Okay, then we have our white wire. All right, so all those are in now. And our red wire jumped right back out. So let's try to see if we can get that in there just a little deeper. All right, so now we've got those all set. And we want to make sure that they're all firmly in place and that the copper is nice and neat. Okay. And we will get us a level to then mount. The next thing we're going to do is mount this to the wall once we get that all straightened out. So basically it'll look just like this. Everything will be nice and flat. So the thermostat then can flush mount right over the top. So when we come back, we're going to go ahead and screw that in, and then we'll be all set to mount the thermostat and go through the steps with your Alexa app on your telephone so that you can link everything together. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so we've got the level on the wall. Just going to make this as level as possible. Oh. There we go, on the bubble, perfect. Go ahead and finish mounting this to the wall. All right, so once that is complete, we're just going to make sure again that our wires are all in deep. Nothing is coming out. We're going to make sure that this is flipped up to cover the RC plug-in, or on your other wires it might have been a jumper. And then we're going to close this box up. Okay, stay right there. Then the next thing is we've got our thermostat, and we're going to peel the protective plastic off of that. And you'll see like there's 3 little dots on the bottom. Okay, that's going to be the bottom. And you can see where it has this arch, and it'll fit our arch right here. Okay, so we're just going to go over that, and we're going to press it till it clicks. Okay, now everything is installed there except for a little touch-up paint, and we're going to go outside and then turn the breakers back on. So I've turned on the breaker. It says the word set. All this is lit up, and then I've got my Alexa phone app on. I'm going to go ahead and going to go hit the plus key because I want to add a device. So add smart device. Then I'm going to go down here to where it says thermostat. Click on that word thermostat. I'm doing an Amazon thermostat, so click on that. It says, have you installed your new thermostat already on the wall? Yes. Is your thermostat display set or the degrees? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to connect it. And it says, let's connect your thermostat. So I've got my picture, my scanner, that little barcode. Hit the word next. I'm going to give my app permission. So I'm going to hit the word allow. And it's asking me to turn on my Bluetooth. So let's go over here to Bluetooth. We turn that on. Okay. Then we're going to go click the arrow to go back to Amazon Alexa. Okay. So I'm going to hit device access. I'm going to basically start over and just hit add new device. All right, so plus, add new device. I'm going to go down here and find me the thermostat again, Amazon thermostat. Okay, is it on the wall? Yes. Is the thermostat displaying that signal of set? Yes. Okay, hit next. Give it permission. It would like access to my camera. I'm going to say okay. Now it's going to ask me to locate the QR code, which is right there. You see that little symbol? Those match up. I'm going to hit scan barcode. Okay. Then I'm going to basically put that in the little window box. Okay. So now it's looking for it. It is now searching for that device. And it says it may take up to a minute, so hum yourself a tune. Okay. Now it's connecting. It's connecting the thermostat through the Wi-Fi network. It says it can take up to a minute, so hope you got that tune in your head. So far, so good. This setup doesn't seem any more difficult than anything else. Okay, it says Amazon thermostat is connected. So we're going to go next. Oh, we see a light that just came on. You see that light? All right. So it's going to ask me which group do I want to add it to. I'm going to skip groups for now. Okay. All right. On your thermostat, on your new thermostat, which terminal wires have you connected them to? All right. So now I'm going to tell it which wires. So I did the white wire, the green wire, the red wire, the C wire, and the yellow wire. So I've connected that. I hit next. And they are correct, so I'm going to hit next. Do you have a forced air system? Yes. What kind of furnace do you have? Electric. Next. All right, it says test your new thermostat. Make sure any other thermostat in your home is off. Well, I've only got one, so that's pretty easy. Next, we'll automatically adjust your Amazon thermostat about 5 degrees to make sure the setup is working correctly. Next. So you can see that this is on. It just dropped that down. It's testing the heat. It says, did your heat turn on? So we're going to let the heat warm up for a minute. It looks like the heat's on because you can see the heat signal. All right. And yep, the heat turned on. Okay, now it turned it off. Now it's turning on the blower. All right, so can you tell if the blower is on?
I smell the heat.
Yeah, it already cycled that. Is the blower on though?
Look at it. It may be on my way. No, it's not on.
All right. So that right there, looks like everything is working. So we are going to go ahead and let you guys go. Enjoy your day with your new smart thermostat. Thanks again for joining the Rusty Snake Ranch Southern Edition, and make sure to like and subscribe.